Hi there, Doctor. Dr. Scott Doherty coming to you from my fifth or sixth trip out here in the last couple of years. Probably really becoming one of my favorite cities. Enjoy it out here. Love the view. Definitely something I wouldn't mind waking up and walking out my front door and seeing every morning. Anyways, I'm out here for a return on-site. Basically, I worked with this client back in September of 2013. And they've grown so much they're about ready to take the next step to the next level. So we're coming out here for another on-site, another chance to figure out what's going on and work up to the next level. But I've been getting a lot of feedback from these videos that I'm doing on-site, on location as I travel around the country. People seem to want to know get an idea of what I see in my consulting, like what's working, what's not working out there. Since I'm so hands-on with my clients, they kind of want. I've been getting feedback that they want to know what I'm fixing, because they might have the same problem. So that's what I figured I'd start doing with these location videos. So this particular client was a very interesting one and one of my favorites to work on. When I first did his initial practice evaluation, we felt like there was two issues. One being a capacity issue, which we'll get into deeper here in a second. One being a marketing new patient issue. When I got on site and I observed for a full day, I realized that the marketing issue was not the issue at all. This was a 100% capacity issue, which are really fun ones to fix because they increase quickly, which this client did. I did a video series back in November of 2013, November, December, on what things to do at the end of the year, and one of them was a capacity checkup. I'd really highly recommend you go back and watch that video again and get an idea of what things you should be looking for in a capacity checkup. But that was what was most important to this client, is we basically found that he had a natural abundance of new patients, and I'm seeing this quite a bit lately, actually. There was more people that wanted to come see him than he was able to see. So although they were busy, they weren't really as successful as they wanted to be. So we had to find ways to make them be able to see more people without feeling or seeming busy. We were able to do that. Basically, the doctor was moving slowly, but he was moving slowly because all the systems we had around him were slow. They were creating a lot of drag, a lot of resistance. And we removed some of that. We made things simpler and easier for the staff so they get patients into rooms faster for the doctor. He sped up naturally. We manufactured speed. It wasn't that his adjustment sped up. It was really that the time in between his adjustment, as well as the things that we don't need to be doing in order to give an adjustment that he was doing. So he's working the same amount of hours. He actually ends most of his days telling me that he thinks it's easier now than it was back then. They've increased in production almost 40% in income, and they did that in like a month. Honestly, once we removed those barriers from what he was doing, they went from what they were producing, and again, I don't like to talk numbers because I see so many things at different levels, but what they're producing, they increased 30% like in a month's time, and have steadily increased since then. Right now they're sitting about 40%, and again, after this trip, we just hired an associate for him, so they just started 2 weeks ago, so we're in here now to see how to make that all run a little bit better, so that we can take another 20, 30, 40% jump on top of what we've done already. So that's what we're working on here. Again, go back and watch that capacity video I did last year. Really, really good stuff in there, and share. Comment down below. Let me know what you thought of these case studies, and let me know what you think your biggest capacity issue is. If you have a question about your capacity and how to fix it, ask me down below. I'll be sure to read it personally, and I'll answer it as soon as I possibly can. I look forward to talking to you in my next location.